The wait is finally over. From now on, it is win or go home. Game 1 of the Cape League playoffs comes to you here from McKeon Park in Hyannis. Hello and welcome into Pregame Tomahawk Talk. I'm Adam Gatkin alongside Cam Manna and Nathan Schwartz. And Cam, Bourne takes on the Harbor Hawks today, a squad that this season, and even going back to last year and the year before, the Bravos have had the number of.
It's truly been the playoff rivalry these last few summers. 2022, 2023 West Finals. The Braves take that in 3 games to head to the Cape League titles, but now it's going to be a one-game playoff. This is completely new. This is a new format. It's win or go home. Scott Landers talked about when the lights are the brightest, who's going to shine right now. So Bourne or Hyannis, it's 9 innings of baseball to find out. Bourne won this summer series, 3 wins, no losses, 2 ties. So they've had Hyannis' number the last 3 summers into this game today.
Hyannis was spectacular at home this season as well. They did not win just 4 of their games. 2 of those were the 2 times that Bourne came here to McKeon Park. And Nate, recently, this Bravo squad has been the best in the league.
Yeah, they don't lose any of their last 8 games. They win 10 of their last 12. This offense has been insane lately. They scored 64 runs over those last 8 games where they didn't lose, and they played really well here at McKeon Park. Just on Friday, they blew that 5-0 lead to wind up in that 6-6 tie. But before that game ended due to fog, the offense started clicking again. We had Cam Kosher with runners on second and third with only 1 away. Who knows what would have happened in that game if that was able to get finished. But now we will see a finished baseball game here today. And as you said, Adam, it's win or go home.
And Sean and I will talk about this a little bit later, but the big key with Bourne's offensive success recently, scoring runs early in the game. For Bourne, they go with Ethan McIlvaine on the bump today to get things started to hopefully stop Hyannis' offense early on, and he's been one of the best pitchers on the Cape this season.
3 starts so far, a .77 ERA right now. He's got at least 4 innings for the Braves. Tim Corbin at Vanderbilt calls him the bull, and he's the right guy you want in a game like this. It's sudden death. You want your best start right now. McIlvaine has shown that. He's been the Braves' ace since he's been here through those 3 starts. First time he'll face this Hyannis group, so that's a factor here in this one. But Bourne starting pitchers and the Bourne's pitching staff, 16 of your last 18 games, you allow 4 runs or less. That's been a big part of this offense right now to be able to succeed. But McIlvaine, the right guy, the bull on the mound for this one.
McIlvaine was one of the youngest pitchers on the Team USA squad. He's an expected first-round pick in the MLB draft in a couple of years, so we'll see what he can do today. First pitch coming up at 5:45 here at McKeon Park. Pregame Tomahawk Talk rolls on. Adam Gatkin here with Sean Brennan on Pregame Tomahawk Talk ahead of Bourne taking on Hyannis here in the first round of the playoffs. Win or go home, a 1-game series to send one team to the West Division Finals. And as expected, Bourne goes with its ace, Ethan McIlvaine. Hyannis goes with its star pitcher, Aaron Savary.
Yeah, and Savary has been one of the best pitchers on the Cape. No 2 ways about it. He has the 2nd lowest ERA on the entire Cape. He can strike guys out. He has a nice pitch mix. He has a sinker and a sweeper to complement a low 90s fastball. The question for him is going to be, is he going to command his stuff? He has walked the most guys on the Cape, so there is a little bit of concern with that control. But if he is commanding his pitches, he's going to strike guys out. He's going to get a lot of whiffs, but that's the big question mark for Aaron Savary today.
Bourne has had a lot of success against Hyannis as starting pitchers so far this season. They've had a lot of success against starting pitchers in general recently. Savary probably only going to go 4 or 5 innings at max. He usually does not get above 60 to 70 pitches, so if Bourne can have success early, they'll have a lot of success as a team. Hyannis, on the other hand, offensively, what they do best is just get on base.
They do. They have the highest on-base percentage in the entire league, and they get those opportunities, that's great. But what they also do is convert. They're very good with runners in scoring position. They have been this entire season. Obviously, those numbers are exceptional at home, like you and the other guys talked about before this. So they're going to get on base. Ethan McIlvaine's whip isn't that bad, but it's 1.2, so there's going to be guys that get on base, but Bourne really has to limit the damage and not let them convert on those opportunities.
And this, of course, the 6th meeting between these 2 squads this season. Divisionally, they've played 5 times, and in each of those 5 matchups, pretty similar games.
Yeah, you've really gotten one of 2 outcomes this entire season. When you look at those 3 ties that Bourne has, 2 of them have come against Hyannis, and it's been very similar. They've gone up big early and then faltered of late, battled to that tie. The first time was in June, and they couldn't figure it out through 10 innings. And then obviously the last time that they tied was last week. It was here in Hyannis. They went just over 7 innings, and then the fog rolled in. And then the other times, Bourne has really just shut down Hyannis from the get-go. Pitching shined and really didn't give them any daylight at the plate. So we'll see what kind of game we get, either of those two, or maybe just a slugfest all around. We're not sure. It's playoff baseball, so anything can happen.
Well, it should be an interesting one. First pitch moved up to 5:45 because of the rain around the Cape this morning. As you can see behind us, the field looks pretty good. The grass not too slippery. They've done a good job, but the cloud's still here. We could expect some more rain, potentially some fog rolling in as we get deeper into the night. That's why they moved this game forward. We have to play 9 innings no matter what, so there's a chance we could be back here tomorrow morning. It'll be interesting to see. First pitch coming up at 5:45. Make sure to tune into the Bourne Braves broadcast on YouTube or on Cape League TV.